Hello and welcome to JV East Season 7 Round 1. The Dutch J-Prix were off here for 3 minutes of qualifying, and while our drivers are setting their first laps, let's take a look at the token spend for today. We've got a single 4 token spender in the form of Tomatoes of Red Eagles, Vinci of Red Star spending 3 tokens, the only 3 token spender, 2 tokens being spent by Alexei Drozdov, Flex Vlado204 and Felix Lotus, 1 token being spent by Skip, as well as Mr. Monza and Ricky Boy 12. Nobody else spending any tokens, so that is the token spend, and it will be very interesting to see how our drivers will do. Flex is up here driving with Tomatoes and Alexei Drozdov. However, he's very low down in the qualifying as a result of that unrepresentative first lap. And now with the second lap, we will see a much more representative time, and Tomatoes goes on provisional pole. It's Flex up into second, then it's Max Trex, tokenless, up in a third at the moment. Vinci, Vlado204, also important to mention, Flex, Max Trex, both rookies. Tomatoes coming back for the first time in a long while himself, so a lot of new faces at the top of this grid for now. Alexei Drozdov currently down in 7th, but he's right on Tomatoes' tail. Can he improve? Yes, he does. He's on to provisional pole. He goes, and that is incredible for him. Vlado204 in 4th, Vinci spending 3 tokens, only down in 5th at the current moment. Well, Tomatoes spending 2 is only down in 2nd himself, hoping to beat Alexei Drozdov to that pole position for final minute of qualifying now. I think only 2 more laps of qualifying before we find out who starts from pole position. Tomatoes across the line will not improve. We've got an improvement from Max Trex. Vinci goes up to provisional pole. Vlado204 onto the front row provisionally himself. Great laps from both of them. That is incredible stuff from Vinci. 31.52. And we're now definitely actually might get a 6th lap of qualifying. Let's find out, can Tomatoes improve? Not this lap, this is his final chance. Vlado204 improves even further to a 31.58. Not seeing any more improvements. Skip is up to 7th, he's spending a single token. Felix Lotus, one of new drivers this JVE season, starting from 8th as it stands. Tomatoes on the final lap. Can he improve? He is far away from everyone behind him, but does that mean that he has set a fast enough time across the line? He will not improve. No, we're not seeing any improvements. We're seeing Skip up to 6th, and Felix Lotus retains 8th. Bluebell Boy up to 11th in that new W Tech. Here we are, and let's show the tokens and also the upgrades for this round, and it is Vinci in Red Star Autosport's first ever qualifying who takes pole position, spending 3 tokens with a time of 31.52. Vlado204 will be joining him on the front row in a special Carpathian Speak livery. This is their JL livery that they've brought over into the virtuals world for the Dutch J-Prix, and he's starting from the front row, spending 2 tokens. Alexei Drozdov starting from 3rd, spending 2 tokens, and a good qualifying performance from Yorkshire Aerial. His teammate Skip in 6th with a single token. Tomatoes starting only from 4th, despite spending 4 tokens. However, he was looking most comfortable there out of everyone on race pace, so we'll see how it goes in the race itself. Max Trex, amazing qualifying from the rookie. He starts up in 5th, despite not spending any tokens whatsoever in the newly rebranded Evolve Racing 2 W Tech. Flex will start from 7th. He's a rookie himself. He's spending 2 tokens here today. Felix Lotus Another rookie spending 2 tokens, and a Mitsubishi car will start 8th. Kuku's tokenless will start from 9th. Mr. Monza spending 1 token will start from 10th. Let's take a look at the bottom 10 then. Bluebell Boy, also tokenless, starts from up in 11th. W-Tech looking pretty good. According to this qualifying, Ellie tokenless starts from 12th, Emma Box from 13th, Edvarditos 14th, ST25 15th, then it's the 2 Tortoise, Weblu, followed by Monaco Grand Prix. Ricky Boy 12 will start from 18th despite spending 1 token. Levioso will start from 19th, and a low one from 20th. That is your qualifying results, and let's get into the race. Here we go. Vinci starting in the soft, so is Tomatoes and Max Tricks. However, Vlad and Skip on the mediums, Alexi and Flex behind on the hards, and Vinci's had a quick start here. Tomatoes fighting to get up the order. We've got back here, let's see, Bluebell Boy has dropped down a position. Got Ellie getting up there. Got Mr. Monza also fighting on the periphery, but is Vlado 204 and Vinci, the front row runners, still in the top 2. Skip has had an amazing start. He's up into 4th position. However, he's losing now rapidly. Oh, what's happened? The Skip there. Tomatoes is through into 2nd place now on that 4 token spend. He will rather hope to be Max Tricks. Tokenless is up in 4th at the current moment. It's a great start from him. His teammate Bluebell Boy not had as easy of a start. He's now fighting Monaco on the 2 Pizza Racing Team cars. Vinci, Tomatoes, Vlad, Max Tricks, Felix Lotus up into 5th, and is the 2 Yorkshire Aerials dropping a bit down to 6th and 7th. Flex close behind them. ST25 has gone up to 9th for Red Star Autosports. Tomatoes looking to make a move for the lead of the race here. Blocked off by Vinci. Still interested in taking that race lead. Oh, has to back out there. Loses a lot of time to Vinci as a result. He's got the fastest lap of the race so far. Vlado 204 has now joined in to this battle as a result of that backing out by Tomatoes. Vinci now boosting his way away. We've still got a big fight for 5th. Felix, Lotus, Flex, Skep all fighting for 5th. If Alexei Drozdov, ST25 a bit behind. Kuku's currently holding on to the final points position. Already got some big gaps after 4 laps. Flex gets past Skip for 6th position. Let's take a look at the upgrades, because we didn't talk about the upgrades too much. We've got quite a lot of upgrades and quite a lot of teams close together here. Highest acceleration goes to W-Tech. That may be what's helping Max Tricks stay up in this 4th position at the moment. However, his teammate Bluebell Boy down in 13th. Both of them aren't spending any tokens, so it's a very interesting situation to have such a huge disparity in positions while spending the same amount of tokens. Tortu have the highest turbo. They are currently, let's see, they are 12th and 19th. None of them spending tokens. Highest speed goes joint to Brabham and Team Alpha Prime. Got Flex in that Team Alpha Prime car, currently running in 5th. His teammate Ellie not spending tokens, running down in 14th. As for Brabham, we've got Cuckoos on the periphery of the points, not spending any tokens. However, Edvarditos down in 15th. Vinci is still the race leader. However, Tomatoes and Vlad have gotten quite close up to him, and Tomatoes takes the race lead. Into 1st he goes on that 4 token spend. Has to go wide there on one of the turns, but he retains the lead. Vlado 204 also fancying a move for 2nd, but he fails to make it manifest. Tomatoes now into the pit, so is Vinci of those dead soft tires. Vlado 204 will stay out a bit longer on the mediums. Flex on the hards staying out longer as well. We've got Max Tricks petting onto fresh set of hard tires. Comes out in 8th, just behind Skep, who's on very worn mediums. Vlado204 looks to be struggling on his worn mediums himself. Will potentially be petting this lap, or will he be petting next lap? He will be petting next lap. He's decided to take the mediums a lap longer. Flex in second, Tomatoes already up into 3rd position here. Vinci right behind him in 4th as they both overtake Alexei Drozdov, who's out on worn hard tires. They'll be looking to chase down, and they are already getting very close to Flex and Vlado204. Vlad especially struggling on those medium tires. Will it be worth it to take them 9 laps? It doesn't look like they can go 9 laps relatively well. So let's see. He's still going out for a 10th lap on the tires. Very interesting strategic choices. Tomatoes is already on the back of him, having overtaken Flex, and Tomatoes is looking to get back into that race lead and take an easy 4 token victory here as soon as he can. And we've got a pack now formed for the race lead, but Tomatoes will be looking to run away. Flex now overtakes Vlado204, who stays out ahead of Vinci, but is he going into the pits now? Finally, he's into the pits after 10 laps on the medium tires. What is his next tire option? He will go onto the soft tires, regain some of the time he's lost by staying out on the mediums, potentially. Tomatoes the fast lap of 31.53. I think that's very close to the pole position time we saw from Vinci. Is now struggling against Flex to take that 2nd position, and there he goes. He overtakes Flex and he's through back into 2nd place, but he has lost a lot of time to Tomatoes and he's out on worse tires. Flex still staying out on those hards. Vlado204 already in 4th on those fresh softs. Mr. Monza staying out on those dead hards, just ahead of Max Tricks. Then we've got Alexei Drozdov on fresh hards. Kukus on fresh softs is up to 8th position. Bluebell Boy up to 9th on fresh mediums. And Skip on fresh hards is in 10th position, followed by Ricky Boy 12, Felix Lotus, Monaco Grand Prix, Levioso low 1, Fighting ST25, and Ellie actually dropping a few. Edward Tito's Webblue and Emma Box currently in last. Flex is finally into the pits. Vlado204 is back into the podium positions as a result, and that means Mr. Monza is also petting off of his hard tires after 13 laps, even 12 laps I believe actually. Tomatoes now has to go for a lot of lapped cars, but it looks like he's doing quite well. Vinci about 3 seconds behind him here. Tomatoes is into the pits already off the soft tires. That's allowed Vinci to regain the race lead. He's going onto another set of soft tires, which implies he will have to pit a 3rd time before the end of the race. Very interesting strategy choice from Tomatoes here. Vinci has to go for a lot of lap traffic now. Will be slowed down a lot. Tomatoes can gain a lot of time from this undercut. He's already gained about 1.5 seconds from this undercut, but he will also have to go through the lap traffic himself. Vinci still staying out on the medium tires. Tomatoes now laps Emma Box. He's only 2.5 seconds behind. He laps Ellie. He sees Vinci already in his sights. Also important to note, he's come out ahead of Vlad, who made that overcut. And now look at that, a pack of 4 cars including Vinci's own teammate, and they are both slowed down. Vinci and Tomatoes by this pack. Tomatoes round the outside, round the inside of Vinci. He retakes the race lead once more. It's been smooth sailing for him so far. Vinci in 2nd on worn medium tires. How long will he take those mediums, and what will be his next tire compound? That's the real questions here. Vlad in 3rd. Flex on fresh mediums has gone up to 4th position. Alexei in 5th. Max Tricks on fairly worn hards is in 6th. Mr. Monza 7th. Bluebell Boy up to 8th Monaco Grand Prix is up to 9th, in fact. All of a sudden, Skip in 10th position. Very exciting stuff here. Skip, Monaco Grand Prix, probably the closest gap we've got for now. It doesn't look like anything's going on there. However, Vlado204 is getting close to Vinci. Looks like the worn softs are performing a bit better than the worn mediums of Vinci's. Vinci, will he enter the pits now? Yes, he does. So does Vlad. Cloud's coming soon. What will they opt for? Is it hard tire stint to end it off? They both go on to mediums for the last 12 laps. Very interesting move. Tomatoes is flying high. Flex up to second as a result of Vinci and Vlad pitting. I have to see if that's for long. He'll still probably have to pit one more time as the weather marker moves. Mr. Monza here chasing down Max Trix, and we're going to have sunny weather, so we're not going to have any rain. Max Trix on very worn hard tires, Mr. Monza on fairly worn soft tires. Max Trix, and both of them are into the pits, in fact. Will they opt for mediums or hards? It's hards for Max Trix, it's mediums for Mr. Monza, and that might be a very important strategic choice for Mr. Monza. Let's have a refresher of the token spend here today. We've got 4 tokens being spent by a single driver, and that is Tomatoes, is looking very comfortable to take the race win here. 3 tokens being spent by Vinci. He's currently up to 3rd position, chasing down Flex now to get that 2nd place. 2 tokens being spent by Alexei Drozdov, who's currently in 4th. Vlado204, who's currently in 5th. Flex, who's currently in 2nd. Felix Lotus, who's currently down in 12th at the current moment. Not very good race hasn't turned out to be for him. And 1 token each for Skip. Skip is currently running in 8th position. Mr. Monza is currently running in 7th. And Ricky Boy 12 is currently running down in 14th and about to pit and lose a couple of positions. So all over the place in terms of token spend. It's helped the high token spenders. It's not helped the low token spenders much. Tomatoes has pitted out onto fresh soft tires, and he's had to pit out quite shortly after Vinci's pit onto the mediums, and now they are very close together. So it's a matter of which tire compound will be the right choice for the rest of this race. Tomatoes already boosting his way from Vinci, Vlad in 3rd, Flex, then Alexei. Mr. Monza, around his huge pack of lapped cards, is in 6th position ahead of Max Trix. In 7th, Skip far away in 8th. Will be pitting now, and he's losing 8th to Bluebell Boy, 9th to Monaco, and 10th to Cuckoos. Will he be able to get back into the points as he comes out in 11th place on those soft tires? Very big gap from where he was before the pit in 8th. Vinci is holding on about a second behind Tomatoes, but I don't think he has the speed on those medium tires to really challenge him for the race win. However, probably pretty cool to mention, it's the 2 new teams. Tomatoes is into the pits again? He's just pitted onto soft tires. Why has he pitted a 2nd time, a 4th time in total onto soft tires? That insane choice. Why would anyone do that? He's now behind Vlad, and is this the right choice? Well, he's got very fresh soft tires. He will probably be able to chase down Vlad near instantly, and probably be able to chase down Vinci, but it's a very risky choice to go for. Vlad is into the pits himself, so is Vinci. None of them confident in these tires lasting for that long. Flex is out on fairly worn softs. He's confident enough to get promoted up to 2nd place. Like I was saying, Tomatoes Vinci, the two new racing teams they're representing, that's Red Eagles for Tomatoes and Red Star Autosports for Vinci, and those two teams have gotten the highest token spends here in the opener. One of them will get their first ever race win, and just their first ever race, and the other one will get their first ever podium, I'd say, in their first ever race, at least first ever podium, hopefully a first ever P2. But Flex is now holding on to that second place as much as he can. Vlado204 is pitted behind Alexei Drozdov, and it's a whole grid in this array with all these late soft pets, but it's Tomatoes in first. Flex holding on to second for now. Ahead of Vinci in third, Alexei Drozdov is in fourth, Vlado204 in fifth, Max Trix very far behind all of them. But he is tokenless and he is up in 6th, which is an amazing performance from him. Mr. Monza in 7th. Bluebell Boy also tokenless in 8th. It's a great start for W Tech. Skip in 9th. And Cuckoos in 10th. Tokenless is also good performance from him, especially as he's fighting Skip for 9th now. Monaco Grand Prix also close behind them. And we're going to have rain before the end of the race as well. Will they be petting? Yes, they will be petting. For enter tires or maybe wet tires, it's wets for Tomatoes. It's wets for Flex, who's just ahead of Vinci, who's having much more worn tires than Vinci, but is now able to compete with him on similar duration wets. This is insanity. And the clouds coming soon. Does that mean we'll see some drivers stay out? Not Bluebell Boy. Not looking likely then. Tomatoes about to start a final lap of the race. It's been complete chaos in terms of strategy here. Bluebell Boy does pit onto the inters. So does Edvarditos. So would Ellie. Ellie, Low 1 and Webblue all pitting onto the soft tires. As we're going to have light rain coming back. Vinci is barely ahead of Flex here, and Alexei Drozdov ahead of Vlad, just barely as well. And we're gonna have clouds coming back again soon, but it doesn't matter much to Tomatoes, who through it all, spending those 4 tokens, has brought Red Eagles their first ever win in their first ever race. Tomatoes wins the Dutch J-Prix. Vinci comes home in 2nd for Red Star, Flex in 3rd, Alexei Drozdov in 4th, Vlado204 in 5th. Mr. Monza, will he finish 6th or will it be Max Trix? That's a good question. Looks like it will be Mr. Monza. Across the line finishes in 6th, Max Trix in 7th. Bluebell Boy in 8th. It's double tokenless points for W Tech. What a start to the season for them. Monaco Grand Prix. This is much chaotic fight here with the lapped cars, but Monaco Grand Prix tokenless comes to 9th position and Skip beats Cuckoos to 10th. SD25 will finish in 12th. Felix Lotus, disappointing performance, spending 2 tokens to finish 13th. Levy in 14th. Ricky Boy 12 also fortunate for him, spending 1 token to finish in 15th. Evertitos will come home in 16th. Then it's Ellie fighting Webblue for 17th here. Will beat Webblue to Webblue 18th. Low 1 19th. Emma Box will finish in 20th. Will Emma Box finish before the countdown? Just about. There you go, fastest lap to Tomatoes, but pole position went, the point for pole position went to Vinci. And that was the Dutch J-Prix. Hope you enjoyed the JV East season opener. And we'll see you next time. What will we see for, I believe it's Vallelunga. Yeah, we'll see you for Vallelunga for the Italian J-Prix. But first, let's take a listen to the national anthems. First off, Tomatoes, the British national anthem for him as he wins on his first race back. And for Red Eagles, the Turkish national anthem for their first win as constructors, really starting off on the front foot. Congratulations to them. Well, that was the Dutch J-Prix. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.